And a little bit of vibrato on the end. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin Burke. I'm a singer-songwriter and vocal coach. Did it again. You got me in the mood. And we are about to get into part 2 of the BTS MMA. What am I doing? This needs a close-up mic. Of the BTS MMA 2019 performance. If you want to learn how to sing, I would love to be your vocal coach. I know some of you have dreams of literally being the idol, right? The K-pop idol up on the stage. And if you have dreams like that, it is not too late. And let me tell you, you can learn to sing. You might be thinking, Justin, you're just trying to tell me what I want to hear, but that's not the case at all. I used to be completely tone deaf. I couldn't sing at all. Now I'm a professional singer. And like I said, I've coached thousands of people, and people where they couldn't sing at all, and now they're like pursuing their dreams and they sound amazing, and people are giving them tons of props because of their voice. And the only reason I'm saying that, and you can see me getting excited right now, is just because I know that some of you are out there that have this dream, and this is your sign that you can learn to sing. That kind of rhymed in a weird way, but I digress. Anyway, check out my free lesson. It's 15 minutes. It's a video lesson. Follow along with it. You're going to record your voice before, record it after. You can compare the two, and you will hear a slight improvement in your voice, and it's going to get you excited, and it's going to get you motivated that you can learn to sing. And that's really what I want for you. I want you to be confident in your voice so that you can go live out your dreams. So maybe after this reaction video, before you move on to the next one, just give that little lesson a go. Try it out. All right, let's get into this. Wow. Okay, that's really impressive because I don't even hear a slight backtrack at all of the lead vocal. So many times what groups will do, which would be totally fine, is that they'll have maybe about 40% volume, the lead vocal in the backtrack, and then they sing over that lead vocal live. So it gives them a little bit of strength and a little bit of leadway in case anything were to happen, or they're dancing like this and they kind of leave the mic a little bit. There's a little bit of a background vocal that the audience can hear, and that's totally fine. That's totally normal. I don't hear anything on this as of now on this verse. And he had to do that transition from a breathier falsetto down into his mid-range, into his mid-range voice, chest voice. And he had to do that while sliding around and everything. And he nailed that. That was really impressive. Listen to how V really utilizes his breath to stylize. So listen how, like on the ends of his phrases, he'll let the breath out, right? Or even he'll add a little bit of vibrato and then let the breath out. I think it's really cool. He just does his own thing. Like he has such a unique way of singing, and I'm totally here for it. And I totally love it. Who's that? Is it Jin? That sounded good. And a little bit of vibrato on the end. Okay, did you hear how spot on pitch that was? And they're doing that while dancing. They're doing it with adrenaline in their body. This is not easy to be that on the pitch with a straight tone. Okay, so there's no vibrato going on. Jungkook is just nailing that descending melody with a straight tone. And let me tell you, not easy. Nice, Jimin. Yeah, to have that kind of control over the vocal folds and the muscles around the vocal folds, which I could get into maybe later in this, like all the terms, the thyroarytenoid and the cricothyroid muscles that are on the vocal folds that kind of control the flips between a breathier falsetto to a more piercing head voice, then back into chest voice, how they're able to do that. But basically what I'm trying to say is that they have such control. And if any of this is confusing, don't worry. Sometimes I dork out and I'll just like send out a bunch of random terms at you guys because I just forget and I dork out and there's just so much about the voice that I know, and it just is so exciting. But if you are interested in singing, just check out Singer. It's like so simple, so easy to follow, and that will get you being able to sing and being able to do transitions from your head voice into your mixed voice into your chest voice like the guys in BTS do so well. I can't teach you to dance though. So if you want to dance like them, you have to find somebody else. That I can't teach you. Unless you like this move right here. This is all I got. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh my gosh. Jin has gotten a lot better. I like this new tone from Jin. He's opening up. Typically, he would really keep it pretty nasally, like right in his nasal resonance, which I liked it. Like, it sounded good. But he's opening up. He's got much more of a warmer tone, a warmer tonal quality to his voice. Leave me a comment. What do you guys think of this? I really like this. Like, I don't know how to say this, but the rap tones of all the rappers in BTS, when you look at them, you would not think that this like gritty, deep rap voice would be coming out of them. It's like almost a juxtaposition to it where you're like, wait, you're singing that? And it sounds so good. Do you guys know what I mean? I love it. Like what I mean is that when you would look at them, right, they're like the models, like super pretty men, or what I like women, but you would expect just like a very poppy tenor voices in all of them. And then they come in with these like fire cadences and these bars and like this gritty rap voice just going in, nailing it with the same energy, like matching it with the same kind of energy in the performance, and it just blows me away. And you would never expect it. Nice, V. I feel like they low-key are like goofing off in this song. Like, this was their song where they're like, let's just like goof off and have fun. And not like, they're not making fun of it, but they're owning it. They have enough self-awareness to know, to like, it's hard to explain, but you know there's some boy bands that you might call corny, because they're just taking themselves way too seriously when it's like super poppy music. Whereas I feel like with BTS, they have so much self-awareness and they understand culture enough to know like, this is going to be a pop tune that people are going to absolutely love, but it's going to make them love it even more because we're going to like have fun with it and just kind of like give a fun energy with it that the song needs, rather than be like super serious, like, you know, with the wind coming in, with the wind blowing the hair back. So I just got to give it to them in that too, that, you know, not only are they so talented, but they're down to earth guys, and they're self-aware enough to know what connects with people. It's spot on. Now, what's really cool too is they have really similar tones, like Jimin and Jungkook. They're different, but they're similar. I'd love to do a video analyzing their tones. And then you got V, who just sounds like no one else. And I love it. Good job, Jen. Wait a second. I thought I saw some sweat on RM's face. So they are human. This whole time I see all these K-pop idols I react to, including BTS. I'm like, do you guys sweat? I mean, this is like a crazy performance. You're running around, dancing, doing all these things. You know, you have to have the control, you know, and possibly tensing up the abdomen to be able to get that kind of support with the voice. I'm like, how are these people not sweating? What? Okay, so they're human at least. That's good to know. They're not like from another dimension. I was second guessing that for a little bit here. Was that Jungkook? Jungkook is spot on in this performance. Oh my gosh. The versatility there too. I mean, you've got to say, it's just absolutely amazing. Just how versatile they are. of their performance, because it's like the first one in part one, it's like this rap song and they own the energy. So it's like aggressive, it's in your face, it's heavy, and they perform it with that kind of energy. And then they have a song like this where it's like a super happy kind of pop tune, but they match the energy. And so they're all, you can see like they all have smiles on their face. It's very light. And this is what I talk about when I say the law of state transference, and how you need to understand the metaphysical when you're a performer. So, you know, the mechanics of singing is very important, and you need to know those. But then if you're going to perform, you also need to understand energy and how you can transfer emotions onto somebody else, and how there can't be a juxtaposition necessarily, meaning there can't be it can't contradict. Your performance can't contradict the song. So if you're going to sing a sad song, you need to be in that emotional state. If they're going to sing Boy With Love and they came on there like crying, it would feel weird. It would kind of contradict itself. And even if they sang the notes properly, it just, you know, if they were kind of just like, a boy with love, it just wouldn't connect. And again, I call that the law of state transference. And I teach that to all my singers that work with me. And really what it is whatever energy that you are feeling, the audience is going to feel. And so even with this camera, right? So if I come on here and I'm just like super like shy and super nervous and everything, then you're going to subconsciously, you might even not consciously realize this, but you'll probably click off the video and you're just going to feel nervous. You're going to feel the energy that I'm feeling. Whereas if I'm coming on here in a good mood and like excited, you're also going to feel excited. And more than likely, it's going to lift your mood a little bit. And so that's my goal with these videos, but you can also take that to the stage. And some songs, you don't want people feeling in a good mood. Some songs that are more sad, like think like a BTS, what was that song? Magic Shop? No, not Magic Shop. What was the song? What was it called? But they have some more like sad songs that have a deep meaning. And so they also can't go on there and sing and be really smiley and everything. That would not work. That would not portray the correct emotion that the song needs. So they actually can get into that emotional state, and they can really lean into that sadness and then sing that song. And that's what connects on that emotional level with the audience. And that's how you can truly be a captivating, not only singer, but a captivating performer. It's understanding energy, and it's understanding that whatever you feel, I'm going to feel if I'm watching you sing. And of course, singing's important, right? The coordinations, having all the mechanics together, being right on pitch, having proper technique, that is so important. That is necessary. There's a whole nother side to that. A whole nother side. Got to understand how to connect to people, and BTS do this so well. And I'm so glad that we got to see this performance. I'm so glad we got to see that performance in contrast to the first one, to really prove this point that I've been trying to say in some of these videos of how they really have an understanding of the audience and of emotionally connecting on stage. So it's so powerful. Anyway, get ready for part 3. It is coming out tomorrow. It might be out already when you're watching this. Who knows? Tons of love for you. Make sure to join the family if you haven't. And of course, if you want to learn to sing, take my free lesson. The link is down below. It's 15 minutes. I promise you. I promise you. Close up mic for this one. I promise you. This will improve your voice, even if you think that you can't sing. Just give it a try. What do you have to lose? It's 15 minutes. You got nothing to lose. Give it a try. And then when you're ready to actually let me be your vocal coach, you can join Singer. All the information is on the website. Tons of love. I'll see you tomorrow.
Every day, 'cause it's the way you look tonight. I'm mesmerized. It's the way you've captured time. I'm mesmerized. It's the way. It's the way. It's the way.